Hi, Ravi Prajapati. Hi, Pujami, Pooja Mishra, Shazia Abdeen, Azra Sayed, Ravi Kumar Maharda. Hello, everybody. Satakshi Jaiswal. Hello. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. स्वागत है आप सबका. Welcome to Happy Holi. Happy Holi to you too, guys. Hope you all had a beautiful Holi. Yeah. Meena's Menon, hello. Neelam's Creative Home, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another session of the live session, the Instagram and YouTube live session. Harsh, Bhanushali, Vinny, Goel, hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. So, we are going live on two platforms, Instagram and YouTube. And until about 1 minute, I could see 0 people here on both the platforms, and I thought maybe there is some technical glitch. And just within 1 minute, I think it takes time for the system to let people know that we have gone live. Now I can see about 28-30 people this side and 24 people on Instagram. Yeah. So welcome everybody, and yet another episode of Sashakt Empowering Lives. Today I have no specific topic, being holy. I'm not, I didn't choose any topic. We couldn't do the poll. We couldn't go ahead and ask people because everybody was busy with Holi. So I am just simply going to take your questions and answers. Yeah. पहले तो ये बताओ आप लोगों की होली कैसी रही? How was your Holi? How were things? Good? Harsh 90 Manocha. Sat Sri Akal ji. Sat Sri Akal ji. Holi was good? Holi wasn't too good at my end this time. My Jay landed up fracturing his ankle. So my boys were preparing for balloons and this and that one day before Holi, and he slipped in the bathroom, and it was a bad slip. So he's landed up fracturing his ankle. Yeah. So he is on a forced chutti for 3 weeks with his foot all bandaged. He's going to go into plaster in a little while. But I guess that is life. Sometimes things happen. बहुत अच्छी रही मैम. मेरे बेटे ने खूब enjoy किया. Very nice दिव्या. Very nice. I'm glad to know this. Okay. Roll your questions, guys. Today we're not going to be taking any happy Holi. Major recover soon. Yeah, thank you. I know it's very annoying for him to be sitting. Can you tell what is ABA therapy and its pros and cons? Yeah. So, okay. So I'll start directly with your questions. Okay. So first one I'm taking from YouTube. What is ABA therapy and what are its pros and cons? So pros and cons बोलते हैं, pros and cons बोलते, जो भी बोलते हैं. ABA, applied behavior analysis. Basically, if I go by the definition, it means you give a specific treatment, okay, like in terms of behavior. You give not behavior of the child, your behavior. You apply your behavior onto the kid, okay, and then you analyze the result. Okay, so that's applied behavior analysis, literally broken down. But what it means is that you are trying to teach something to the kid, okay, by giving manipulatives, which you call as reinforcers. So you're saying, okay, I will use these reinforcers and this is how I will teach the child. So you say, if you listen to me and if you do this, then you get this. Now, initially the child doesn't understand, but the minute they begin to cry and they don't listen to you and they don't do what you want them to do, you take away that favorite thing, that reinforcer, that manipulator. Slowly they see the minute they, even if it is like sitting at one place. So if the child is crying, and you take away that eatable or whatever, and the minute the child sits, you give it. So the child's brain makes a connection that I sit, I get. He or she begins to sit. This is the first step of applied behavior analysis. So applied behavior, you have applied a specific behavior onto a kid, and then you are analyzing the results. Okay, so quite literally put, from there then all of your teaching is happening according to ABA. So okay, so I hope you understood. So if you have to teach, let's say, mathematics, so you'll use manipulatives, you will mathematics, say addition or value count, anything, example I'm taking. So you pick up physical objects that can be touched, little big, not very small, and then you pick a big number that can be seen, it's very visual, and then you have that pom 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 bombu or light and sound toy, depending upon what the child likes. And you say, okay, you want this bombu, you do this. Keep 2. So you say 1, 2, tuck. You hit on the table, you say stop. 2. This is 2. So you are applying a specific behavior to get a specific result. So pros and cons, if you ask me, it's very structured. It's beautifully structured. See, the way Rajni works as a research scientist, I would say, is best of all the worlds. Yeah, so I've studied very closely the floor time, the RDI model, okay, relationship development wala jo hai, the ABA model, and I know that none of these is wrong and none of these is absolutely complete in itself. It doesn't work that way. So you have to do a combination of all. Learning has to be both organic as well as inorganic, both. Okay, organic learning means learning from the environment, which is more like the relation development with the kid, the play therapy, the RDI, the flow time model. So you have to be teaching them in a fun way, which is not structured. But if you only teach structured way, non-structured way, then you can't get the results like the way you want. ABA is extremely structured. If you only do ABA, then you don't get generalization. Yeah, so the kid learns that 4 in my head and 3 on my fingers. You take 4 here and you put 3 here and you say 5, 6, 7 and you write that in the copy, is all great and dandy. But that only happens when I sit on this table, in this room, with this woman. It does not get translated to 4 Maggie and 3 Parle Ji makes it number 7. For that you need the other approaches, which means playtime, play therapy model, and different. Take the kid to the shop, and then, so that's why I say organic plus inorganic. ABA is inorganic. You sit them down, you teach them a specific concept. You say, aisa bolo, aisa karo, okay? And then the organic is using it in generalizing and telling them about things around. So that, so what I learned there is being applied here. That's where the holistic knowledge comes in and the child begins to use that knowledge. Otherwise, 4 in hand and 3 in the head remains hand and head only. Okay, so if you purely use ABA and don't generalize it, that's the cons of it. The pro is that it is very structured and it gives you very fast results. I hope that answered. Yeah. Okay, so I'll take one question from here now. Okay, wait. Where did the questions go? Okay, I'm trying to look for the questions. Give me a minute. बहुत अच्छी रही, मेरे बेटे ने खूब एंजॉय किया. हाँ जी, वो तो अच्छी बात है. दिव्या, क्वेश्चंस किधर हैं? How to stop private part rubbing for boy of 5-year-old? Harsh Manocha. So basically, Harsh, any kind of behavior, not just this, any behavior that you want should go away, starts with the following 5 or 6 steps. Okay, so if you want, you can write that down. Number 1, expectation setting. You let the kid know, okay, we don't do this. Okay, dude? No. So many people say, मेरे बच्चे को समझ नहीं आएगी. I understand, but you have to still say, okay, because समझ ना आएगी को समझ आएगी बनाने के लिए The child has to listen to some jargon and then relate it to some action. You know, if he doesn't listen to the jargon, he can't relate it to action. He cannot understand the next time he listens to this jargon that, oh, this will lead to this. This I cannot do. You know? So you have to say. You have to say. There's no doubt. So first is expectation setting. You have to say. You say, we don't do this. No, we cannot touch here. Second, replacement. You give a soft toy, microfiber toy, pillow. You say, we can do it like this with this. Wow, this is nice. Fill it with a lot of energy. Wow, touch this. So good. Amazing. All of that. Then number 3, you say, okay, if you will not listen to mama, you will not get this. So now there's a complete science of how do you choose the right reinforcers. Now guys, this is a question answer session and I want to take everybody's questions and answers. So I can't go into the depth of how do you choose reinforcers and of showing you practical examples of how this is achieved. But tomorrow we have our autism masterclass. I know it's very unusual to do it on a Wednesday, but we're doing it. We're doing it because I'll be traveling to Indore, and then I will not be available until end of Sunday. So I'm doing this now so that we promise to people, so we don't have to, I don't like not living up to my promise. So we're doing it on Wednesday. So tomorrow it is. In the description, you can get a link to our training, which is happening 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow. So do join in because you'll get a lot of insights. Okay. So you choose reinforcers depending upon the child's specific learning style. So if the child is more auditory, you choose something which is very auditory, like a banjo, like a tak something, tabla, or some sort of musical instrument, harmonium, or a mouth organ, or anything that makes a lot of sound that the child likes. So those are the reinforcers. If the child is visual, then you have different kinds. All of this I'll explain tomorrow at length. So these are the reinforcers that you use. So you say, if you don't listen, and you've chosen a reinforcer which is in accordance with the child's specific learning style, okay, so the child is going to like it. So you say, if you don't listen, I'll take this away. Now the child exactly does the same thing and will touch private parts or do something, and you take away the thing that you said you're going to take away. Now the child makes the connection after 2, 3, 4 times. The child cries and cries and cries, and you don't budge. So the child learns crying doesn't help. Listening to this person helps. So when that happens, the child begins to listen to you. Now you did a replacement. You did a sense of loss explaining. You did a following through with sense of loss. Now is the time to do a lot of praise. You listen to mama. You listen to papa. So good. Everybody clap for the boy. Yay, it's so nice. And this and that. Now the kid is rest assured. When you say something, they listen. They listen. They follow. They follow, they get results. Okay. Now they will definitely listen to you. Okay. So if you want to see the proof of how this is done, then come on in tomorrow, because I'll show you videos of proofs of our students of how this works. Okay. So this is how you can get rid of any behavior, including rubbing of private parts. You'll have to do a replacement by probably, it's not sexual at that age which you have written. It's more to do with a proprioceptive need that can be met by pressing a smiley ball or a microfiber pillow. More than smiley ball, I would say microfiber toy, because it's soft, and he's touching the private part because it's soft. You can even, this also we used to do before the child will accept a foreign thing, we make the child touch here. Wow, nice, in front of the mirror. So he forgets touching down there and then touches here, and then we introduce the microfiber toy, and then of course you feed it. The idea is the child wants exposure, has very little exposure. You give exposure, they are good with trying new things. Otherwise they just get stuck onto their body, and then we find it difficult. Okay, so do it like this. Hello ma'am, good evening, how are you? Don't worry ma'am, Jay will be fine soon, God bless him. Thank you Diksha. I know I'm not in very high spirits since then because it hurts. I know it happens to everybody. It can happen to anybody. Anybody can fall and have a fracture, but अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. The fact that he's such a outgoing boy and अभी जिम जा रहा है, अभी स्विमिंग जा रहा है, अभी ये कर रहा है, अभी दोस्तों के पास जा रहा है, अभी वो बंद गया, बस टीवी के आगे बैठा है एंड हुक्म चला रहा है छोटे भाई पे, चाय ला के दे, पानी ला के दे. वो बोल रहा है मैं तेरी नौकरी नहीं करूँगा. All of that going on in my house. So ठीक है, 21 days. That's a long time. Anyway, may he get okay soon. Autistic kids say sorry not just when she does mistakes, but also when others make mistakes. How to teach the correct concept of apology? Khadija Nasiha. Khadija, we correct our children so much that they think that for everything they do, they have to start it with a sorry. It is so sad. They lose their self-esteem like literally down in the dumps. Because we correct them so much. Because we don't accept them for who they are. Little bit of idiosyncrasies will remain, you cannot help. They will be a little odd. What will you do? That's how they are. So if you say ऐसा क्यों किया, वैसा क्यों किया, ऐसा क्यों किया, वैसा क्यों किया, ऐसा क्यों किया, वैसा क्यों किया, ऐसे क्यों बोला, वैसे क्यों बोला, then for everything that's wrong, it's like कुछ भी गलत हुआ, sorry. So how to teach the child? You don't say sorry. Immediately you say आपने किया? नहीं. भाई ने तोड़ा? आपने नहीं तोड़ा. No sorry. No. And then you can contrive a situation. You can on purpose, Khadija, you can spill some water on the floor and let papa come or somebody come and just scold you. ये क्या किया? पानी गिरा. And she immediately says sorry. And then he says आपने नहीं गिरा है. आप sorry नहीं बोलोगे. मम्मी ने गिरा है. मम्मी sorry बोलेगी. मम्मी sorry बोलो. Then mummy will say sorry. Then थोड़ी देर के बाद that person can see, this is called contriving a situation, which means you are creating a situation like a laboratory situation, which is not true. But we are giving the child the information in a time which is handleable and controllable at our end. It is in our hands. So the next time daddy will do something, mummy will say, ये क्या किया? क्यों किया? मैं आपको गुस्सा कर रही हूँ. गंदा काम किया. Sorry बोलो. Now she says sorry. So say आपने नहीं किया. Daddy ने किया. Daddy ने किया. Daddy sorry बोलेंगे. आप sorry नहीं बोलोगे. So like this you get the kid, and when she actually makes a mistake you go to her and say आपको sorry बोलना है, आपने गलत किया. So the kid gets it when to say sorry and when not to say sorry. I hope that answered, Khadija. Okay, now I'm taking one from YouTube, one from Insta. Like this I'm going. Yeah. Autism के लिए कोई आपकी book? Ravi Kumar Marda. So Ravi, I have 24 book volumes, but those are not for parents. Those are for children. How to teach reading, how to teach EVS, how to teach math, spellings, comprehension, lots of stuff. But those are workbooks for teaching children with barcode that gives a training. The barcode, if you scan, it's not for money. It's a barcode you scan. It will take you to a video that is explaining how to teach this concept. You don't have to pay anything there. Like once you purchase the book, so you scan the barcode and you reach the tutorial how to do this. For parents, how to teach parents to deal with their kid on the spectrum, I do webinars. So you can join my webinar and learn from there. Those are live programs I do. The very next one is coming in tomorrow, Wednesday. We generally do it Friday, but because I'm traveling and I don't want to not keep my promise, so I'm doing it on Friday. Yeah. So on Wednesday, I'm doing it on Wednesday. So join in tomorrow. The link will be in the description. You can take it from there. And the link to the children's books is also in the description. You can take it from there. We do e-books, we do hard copy books, everything. So for hard copy, you have to contact our office, 7021777777. I'll write the number, 7021777777, and the other number is 73040 23642. I posted it in Insta. I will post it in YouTube also. Uh, 7304023642 7021 okay. Yeah, what's going on here? Why is the video not visible? Yeah, I think I touched something and the video disappeared. Yeah, okay. That's okay, ma'am. It's okay to feel that way. Yeah. He hits his chin with his hand all the time. What to do? Manisha Safaya. Like this, right? So it's a proprioceptive need. And give a ball in the hand. Okay. So the child will crush the ball like this, like this, like this. Okay. So give a ball in the hand, the child will move the ball like this, okay. And every time he does this, take it away. Also consult an OT because it's a proprioceptive need which is somewhere around the oromotor faculty. So they can tell you some sort of massages around this area so that he doesn't need to do this. Also get the kid busy. Once the kid is busy, then it's so much easier for you to handle. Get the kid busy, okay, because the kid's attention focus gets diverted and so does less of this. How to take your program for personal evaluation? I don't know what that means, personal evaluation. All of my programs are DIY, Mr. DIY. So my programs are, all of them are do-it-yourself programs. Personal evaluation is what you do when you look at the checklist and you say, my kid can do this, my kid cannot do this. Yeah. So my programs range from rupees 199 to 5 lakhs per year. Okay, that's a yearly package, depending upon the intensity and the involvement of mine with the kid. Okay, so various levels and various levels in between. And of course also some free stuff that I do, like this one here and all the YouTube programs. So depending upon the parents' commitment to the cause, I am very choosy. I will reject 8 people and then take one person for my top end program because that requires my 200% involvement, and I ensure that in one class you get 2 results, and people have been getting it. But then if I get 2 results, then I ensure the parent brings in 5 results by working hard. Okay, I'm very clear on that. So between all the programs starting from 199 right up to the 5 lakh rupee one and everything in between is a do-it-yourself model. I teach you, but you do it. Okay, and I say it openly, you do it. Even the quantums, I take 2 sessions, I take 2 classes with the kid in a week, and the rest of it is parents' job, and the goals are sky high, and I give them homework and they do it and they come. Only then I continue with their quantum. Yeah. So it is like that. It's about involvement because we're working for a cause. So it's a do-it-yourself personal evaluation. Yes, you will be able to evaluate your kid provided you are at it. Yeah, I'll teach you. That is a guarantee. Me and my team together, we will teach you. But you have to work. And then we are shamelessly after you. My team will keep calling you, Hanji ma'am, did you do it? Many a times I'm told by my business coaches, don't say such things, people won't come. I say, yeah, that's what I want. I only want genuine people to come. Those who are willing to work hard, those who are looking for a direction. जितने भी एकलव्य है ना उधर, जो मूर्ति देख के भी काम करेगा, उनको मैं एम्पावर करूँगी अर्जुन से आगे जाने के लिए। जो वेट करेगा कि कोई आ जाए, प्लेट में खाना डाल दे, हाथ से खिला दे, सॉरी, Rajni is not the one, because that's not how autism is improved. As a parent, my son, my responsibility. Totally. My daughter, my responsibility. Me as a coach, my responsibility to teach you. I promise I'll create a better Rajni in you. Better than me. That's my commitment. But काम boss आपको करना पड़ेगा. Okay. Help to teach potty train. Preeti Singh. So Preeti, we have a potty training schedule complete. So I'll explain here in words. What you can do is you can come to our program, okay, the Autism Masterclass, which is happening tomorrow. And for all the participants, we give a free bonus of potty training. So what I'm explaining, you can get it there. Okay. So basically, I mean the templates and the modules and everything. Right now, I'll explain. So you have to have a schedule, okay? A schedule where you will allow the kid to mess his clothes one time and note down the timings, okay? So you will get an idea that what is your child's susu duration? 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 65 minutes. What is a child's duration, okay? Will depend upon the child's lifestyle, how much water intake is happening, what is the country you're living in. People living in very cold countries, the duration is smaller. Between the interval between two susus is smaller. So potty and susu separately you'll track, okay? In India, again different, again not too much of water intake, again different, so it'll be different. So you will track it 35 minutes to 65 minutes what. So that template, if you want, it is available with a free bonus with our masterclass, okay, which will happen tomorrow. One of the 6 free bonuses that we give, okay. Once you know the timing, 15 minutes prior and 15 minutes after the time has passed, you will have a picture of the toilet. You will have a ganti, tan 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 tan. You will paste another same picture onto the toilet table, onto the toilet gate, door. Now 15 minutes before, for example, your kid's toilet time turns out to be 9:30, okay, and depending upon the schedule as you have seen, okay. Now 9:15, you will ring the bell, tin 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 tin. You will show this, you will say, we have to go, let's go. You will take the kid will touch it, okay, and go inside and you sit the kid down. You will have toys in a transparent plastic bag which don't go out of the toilet. They can only be played with in the toilet, so that the kid plays with the toys in the toilet, leaves the toys there and wants to play with them again and wants to come back, okay. Now every day you'll start doing this. Then you'll stop doing the tan 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 tan. After some time you'll say aha, and you'll only show this. So what are you doing? You're trying to connect the kids' interiors, like as in the sense of pressure, okay, with the timing, with the visual, with the sound, and encouragement to play with the toys which are inside the washroom. Over a period of time, you'll stop showing the picture also and say, let's go, potty aayi hai. You're saying like this, it's almost practically the same time, around 9:15, 9:20, child is feeling the pressure. The body begins to get attuned to that okay, something is different, I'm feeling heavy here, now I have to go. And that's when the child begins to go on their own. You will not carry the kid every time by holding the hand, otherwise rigid pattern will set. So you will start fading. So you'll touch like this, you'll say finally the kid will go, yeah, on their own like this. Then give a lot of praise, then give some nice reinforcer, people clap, family members clap, so they feel this is good, so they start going on their own, okay, like this you do. So the templates, the picture, the schedules, if you want, those are as the free gift bonus. You can take it from there. मेरी बेटी वाई क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं कर सकती है, हाउ टू टीच, शिफा। या पहले सबसे पहले वाई के पहले पिरामिड पर काम कीजिए. व्हाट आता है, हु आता है, वेयर आता है, व्हेन आता है, फिर वाई पे जाएंगे और फिर हाउ पे जाएंगे. और अगर उसके पहले का नहीं आता है तो कल सिखाऊंगी मैं ये पूरा डिटेल में 1 घंटे से ऊपर. या तो कल का मिस मत करो. अगर आता है इसी तरीके से चले हो, व्हाट, हु, वेयर, व्हेन, फिर वाई, तो फिर इसका तरीका होता है कॉज एंड इफेक्ट एस्टैब्लिश करना. उसका तरीका होता है एक्सपीरियंशियल कनेक्ट के थ्रू. उसका तरीका होता है आप बच्चे को दौड़ के आया, पानी, या फिर पानी की बोतल आपने नहीं दी, आपने बोला क्यों चाहिए, क्यों चाहिए, बोलो क्योंकि प्यास लगी है. अभी शुरू में उसको कुछ नहीं समझेगा बच्चे को, ठीक है, लेकिन आप जितनी बार ऐसे करोगे, आपने जान के लाइट ऑफ कर दी, बोल रहे लाइट ऑन, लाइट ऑन, लाइट ऑन, लाइट ऑन, आप बोल रहे हो क्यों चाहिए, क्यों चाहिए, बोलो क्योंकि अंधेरा है. तो वो ये कॉज इफेक्ट जब आप बहुत सारा ऐसे करेंगे घर पर, आपने चप्पल छुपा दी जाने के पहले, पार्क जाने के पहले, अब वो चप्पल चाहिए, क्यों चाहिए, क्यों चाहिए, बोलो क्योंकि पार्क जाना है। तो द चाइल्ड बिगिंस टू एस्टैब्लिश अ कॉज एंड इफेक्ट। कॉज, चम्मच दे दो, क्यों दे दो, हर चीज के पीछे पड़ जाओ, क्यों क्यों क्यों। आफ्टर सम टाइम क्यों बोल के आपने जो बोला और उसके साथ जो स्टेटमेंट लगाई, द ब्रेन विल बिगिन टू टेक इट। क्यों बोला, तो ये एज सच ये रीजन बताना है। दैट्स व्हेन द चाइल्ड बिगिंस टू लर्न टू आंसर अ व्हाई क्वेश्चन। ओके, डू इट लाइक दैट. So this question was from YouTube. Now Preeti, now I'm taking a question from Insta. How to make understand gender differences? Yeah. So what you do is take a A4 sheet. Take two A4 sheets. On one you will write boy बड़ा बड़ा और man. On the other you will write girl बड़ा बड़ा या फिर woman, जो भी आप लिखना चाहते हो, lady. Okay. नहीं पढ़ना था तो भी लिख लीजिए, कोई बात नहीं. वहाँ पे एक प्रॉपर कार्टून नहीं, एक प्रॉपर मैन की फ़ोटो लगाएंगे पूरी पूरी. ओके, शॉर्ट हेयर, पैंट, व्हाटएवर, ड्रेस्ड. ओके, एंड एक वुमन की लगाएंगे. अखबार में से काट लो पूरी. आजकल तो आईपीएल के लिए पूरी विराट कोहली पूरे पेज के ऊपर मिल जाएगा आपको, है ना. सो लाइक दिस. सो वहाँ पे लगा दो. उसके बाद नीचे बच्चे के साथ एक्टिविटी बना लो, इंटरनेट से ले लो, अखबार से ले लो, जितने भी आदमियों की फ़ोटो है वो कट कट के उधर लगाओ. अलग अलग, कोई काले कोट में, कोई वाइट शर्ट में, कोई किसी में, कोई किसी में, वैसे ही अलग अलग लेडीज़ की लगाओ. तो द ब्रेन विल बिगिन टू सी द डिफरेंस. और दोनों A4 शीट या चार्ट पेपर ले लो. A4 कम है, छोटा है तो बड़ी फोटो लगा तो बड़ा चार्ट पेपर ले लो और घर में सामने लगाओ. बच्चे के आई लेवल पे लगाना है, ऐसा नहीं लगाना है, ऐसा नहीं लगाना है, ऐसा लगाना है, बच्चे के लेवल पे, है ना. फिर इसको बोलो बॉय बॉय बॉय, गर्ल गर्ल girl, boy, girl, girl, boy. Then you play again. Say touch, boy, touch, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. In addition to this, बाजार से गुड़िया ला सकते हो, फिर गुड़िया में दिखा सकते हो, लेकिन वो गुड़िया काफ़ी मिलती जुलती होनी चाहिए. मतलब वो एक गुड्डा होना चाहिए और एक गुड़िया होना चाहिए, तो काफ़ी शक्ल मिलती जुलती होनी चाहिए रियल लाइफ से. वो ऐसे वो आजकल आते हैं ना, वो पिल्लो जैसी शक्ल के, पता ही नहीं लगता. वो एक बड़ा सा पिल्लो होता है, फिर दो लंबे से पिल्लो होते हैं हाथ के लिए, वो मत लेना, उससे पता नहीं चलेगा बच्चे को. ऐसे करके यू विल टीच बॉय एंड गर्ल और मैन एंड वुमन. और क्या कर सकते हो, एक पूरा पेपर का आपने किसी मैन का पूरा वो ले लिया और उसका प्रिंट ले लिया. ठीक है, A3 के ऊपर. वो लैमिनेशन मशीन वाले भैया होते हैं ना, उनके पास A3 में प्रिंट आता है बड़ा वाला, तो वो ले लिया A3 पे. फिर उसको क्या किया आपने, लैमिनेट कर लिया. ठीक है, फिर उसके पीसेस अलग अलग काट लिए. फिर वो एक पजल बन गया. ऐसे एक आदमी का ले लिया, एक लेडी का ले लिया. अब उसके लिए गेम बन गई, है ना. अब उसके पीछे ब्लू टैग लगा दो, एक बड़ा सा ऐसे करके इतनी बड़ी सी शीट दे दो कि इसके ऊपर फिक्स करने. उसके ऊपर आउटलाइन आपने ड्रॉ की हुई है, तो आपका वो पजल टाइप बन गया. तो ऊपर से हेड की आउटलाइन है, ऊपर BOY बॉय लिखा है आपने, चाहे उसे पढ़ना नहीं आता. अब उसने वहाँ पे बॉय, ये बॉय है, ये बॉय का हैंड है, ये. तो उसको क्या है, बॉय की बॉडी, और गर्ल ऐसी लोग इससे लंबे बाल होंगे, मतलब जिससे विजिबल डिफरेंट होएगा. तो ये 3 स्ट्रैटेजीज करोगे, बच्चे को बॉय और गर्ल का फ़र्क समझ में आ जाएगा. Okay, what is the time? 9:10. This is the last question I will take. Rest of the questions I will answer tomorrow in our live program. Okay, the Autism Masterclass, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Links given in the description, both in YouTube as well as Instagram. Yeah. मेरा बेटा कभी कभी काफ़ी गुस्सा हो जाता है, अपने आप को हिट भी करने लगता है. संजय वर्मा. गुस्सा नहीं है जी, कम्युनिकेशन है. It's a method of communication. The child has learned the most effective way of communicating with the parent is to make a lot of noise, is to bite, is to spit, is to lie on the floor, is to remove their clothes, is to pinch, is to hit, yeah, self and others, and work gets done. They have figured that out, and this is autism. They don't have that low class कि लोग क्या सोचेंगे. तो वो कभी कभी काफ़ी गुस्सा इसलिए हो जाता है क्योंकि कभी कभी आप ऐसी स्थिति में होते हैं कि आप उसकी बात मान नहीं सकते. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आप उसकी बात मान रहे हैं, तो उसको वो गुस्सा दिखाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ रही है. सो डू यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट्स हैपनिंग? द चाइल्ड इज़ मैनिपुलेटिंग यू, एंड दैट इज़ अ वेरी डेंजरस स्टेट टू बी, बिकॉज If the child begins to manipulate you, that means they will not study, you cannot do anything about it. They will not talk because they'll not be able to allow you to give them language. Because you will say, sit down and say cat, they will shout. Yeah? As long as you are complying with the kid, yeah, the kid is happy. But complying with the kid means the kid's future is going to dogs. Mostly fathers के साथ होता है, वो ऑफिस से आते हैं and then to prove to their wives how smart they are, I'm sorry, and they will quickly agree, and the lady is cribbing and saying, अरे मैंने उसको ये नहीं देना था, मैं उसको रोक रही थी, and say नहीं नहीं कुछ नहीं होता, तुमको हैंडल नहीं करना आता. And the kid doesn't get angry with the father. But sometimes the father is in a situation that the father cannot agree to what the kid wants, and that is why then the father says kabhi kabhi. So if you ask the other parent, the parent will say ये करता ही ऐसे है, ये पैटर्न ही ऐसे है, क्योंकि मदर मेरे जैसी को सुन के आ रही है और वो 10 में से 8 चीज़ों पे रोक लगा रही है. रोक लगा रही है तो बच्चा तांडव कर रहा है, क्योंकि ये एंगर इशू नहीं है, ये कंट्रोल इशू है. आप नहीं डिसाइड करोगे मैं क्या करूँगा, मैं डिसाइड करूँगा, लेकिन ऐसा हो नहीं सकता. इसी के लिए बिहेवियर करेक्शन. तो वहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, एडवांस एक्सपेक्टेशन सेटिंग. ना बेटा आपको रोना रो लो, रोने से कुछ नहीं होने वाला. यहाँ पे 45 मिनट्स रो लो, उसके बाद उठो और डबल काम करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि मेरे कान में दर्द हुई है. अब आप बोलेंगे मेरे बच्चे को इतनी समझ ही नहीं आती. जब वो काम करेगा ना डबल, तो समझ में आने लगेगी ये क्या बोला था आपने. 2 बार 3 बार 4 बार उसको समझ में आने लगेगी, बॉस ये डेंजर है, यहाँ पे ये काम नहीं कर सकते. यहाँ ज़मीन पे लेट के दहाड़ मारी तो ये 3 घंटे मेरे को बैठा के काम कराएंगे, फिर ये सुनेंगे भी नहीं. ये मैं जितना मर्जी रोना, तो खड़े हो जाओ, बोलेंगे खड़ा हो जाओ, खड़ा हो जाओ, इधर चलो उधर जाएगा, ये लिखो करेगा. दैट्स व्हेन कंप्लीट बिहेवियर करेक्शन हैपेंस. सो not to get angry, not to listen to their tantrum, not to give in to their tantrum when they are putting up a tantrum because they want something. No, you don't get it by acting nasty. Rather, you get some more punishment with a smiling face. So no anger, no hitting. Punishment in place, boss. हम चिकन खाएंगे, तू तोरी खाएगा. हम चॉकलेट खाएंगे, तू रैपर फेंकेगा खाली. That's when the kid understands, I am not walking that walk, this is dangerous. For the kid, then they don't get behaviors. Then they completely settle down because they know the way to get what I want from my father or mother is to use words. Because then you start teaching the words. Bolo, please जाने दो, पापा बोलो. नहीं बोलोगे 4 पेज और लिखेंगे. Please जाने दो पापा, good job, जाओ. That's when they start using language. Okay, so with this we come to an end. I hope it was valuable to you, just as valuable it was to me, because every time I interact with any parent and I'm able to give some sort of solace to a soul that is hurting, I feel a little closer to my purpose and a little bit more thankful to God Almighty that He chose me. May He continue to choose me ever. And thank you so much, everybody. May each kid win. And may my Jay recover fast. I'm not liking it. That plaster on him. All right. Bye, guys.